Beloved souls, welcome back to the Vibrational Stage, where together we explore how to live, breathe, and embody the frequencies of peace, compassion, and love in a world that so desperately needs our wholeness. We are in the midst of our 10-part arc, Embodied Love, Becoming Peace in Action. Today in episode 27, we enter the fire, the raw, challenging, yet sacred place where love meets conflict and transforms it into communion. Segment 1. Naming the fire. Conflict is not the opposite of peace. It is often the doorway to it. The friction we feel in our relationships, communities, and inner world is energy asking to be witnessed and redirected. The fire of love is not about denying conflict, nor pretending it doesn't hurt. It's about stepping into the flames with the awareness that even fire can purify, refine, and reveal what is most essential. Too often we shy away from conflict or weaponize it into separation. But embodied love asks us to do something radically different, to lean in with presence, to hold space even in disagreement, and to let love, not fear, be the language that guides our response. Segment 2. The Inner Alchemy of Conflict. Before we can meet conflict outwardly, we must meet it inwardly. What unhealed wounds do I bring into the space? Where am I attached to being right instead of being real? How does my ego attempt to dominate while my heart longs to reconcile? Here lies the alchemy. When we choose to feel the rising heat of anger or defensiveness, but pause long enough to notice the heartbeat beneath it, we create a moment of transformation. Anger is often love in disguise, love for truth, love for justice, love for our dignity. The question becomes, can we express this love in a way that builds bridges instead of burning them? Section 3. Love in action during conflict. Embodied love is not passive. It doesn't mean we silence ourselves for the sake of keeping the peace. It means we express our truth with clarity and compassion. Speak with I instead of accusation. Listening not to respond, but to understand. Holding the paradox, I can be deeply hurt and still choose not to dehumanize the one who hurt me. This is the courageous heart of peace in action, refusing to collapse into silence or into violence, but standing tall in the vibrational frequency of love. Section 4. Communion beyond the clash. When conflict is held in love, something extraordinary happens. Communion. The very energy that could divide us becomes the glue that deepens our connection. We walk away not only with resolution, but with deeper intimacy, trust, and respect. Imagine if our families, our communities, and even our nations practice conflict in this way, transforming arguments into opportunities for communion. This is the invitation of episode 27, to see conflict not as the enemy of love, but as one of its most profound initiations. Let's now engage in our expanding exercise. Recall a recent conflict, big or small. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and ask, what was the love underneath my reaction? Was it love for truth, love for fairness, love for connection, love for being seen? Write down how you could express that love directly in the conflict were it to rise again, not as blame, but as a sacred offering of truth. If possible, reach out to that person or hold them in your heart and offer a statement from love's fire instead of fierce smoke. Beloved, peace is not the absence of fire. Peace is learning how to stand within the fire without letting it consume us, and to allow it instead to refine us into beings of greater love. As we continue this arc, remember that love embodied is not just a gentle breeze. It is also the fire that transforms. Stay with me, for in the next episode, we will explore how embodied love breathes life into collective movements, how peace in action ripples from the individual heart to the systems and structures of the world.